Hello everyone, I'm Joyba Masada. Before I begin, I would like to respectfully acknowledge that this presentation is recorded on the traditional lands of the Niitsitapi, also known as the Blackfoot Confederacy, which includes the Siksika, Kainai, and the Piikani nations. This territory is also the Métis people who have long lived and cared for this land. I offer my respect and gratitude to the indigenous peoples who have maintained deep relationships with this land, whose teachings, knowledge systems, and traditions continue to guide healing, community, and social responsibility. As a social work student, acknowledging the land reminds us that learning about indigenous knowledge requires humility, respect, and recognition of the historical and ongoing contribution of the indigenous communities. Today, I will explore the circle process, specifically talking circles and sharing circles, which indigenous practices use for dialogue, healing, and collective learning. According to Strong Helper's teachings, indigenous helping practice emphasize relationships, storytelling, respect, and interconnectedness as central component of healing and community well-being. The circle process reflects these principles by creating a space where every voice is valued and where listening is as important as speaking. I chose the Samis Tipi as the location for my presentation, but due to the unfavorable weather, I decided to just create my mini tipi here. Uh, this represents indigenous culture, storytelling, and community gathering. The tipi is a traditional structure used by many Plains indigenous peoples. This reminds us that indigenous knowledge is not simply historical knowledge, but living knowledge that continues to shape identity, community, and healing practice today. The structure of the tipi mirrors the philosophy of talking circles. Just as people gather inside a tipi to share stories and teachings, participants in a talking circle gather in a respectful and equal space where each voice matters. Talking circles and sharing circles are traditional indigenous methods used to facilitate respectful dialogue and collective healing. Participants sit in a circle to represent equality, meaning no person is positioned above another. A talking piece is often passed around, and only the person holding it speaks while others listen respectfully. Baskin explains that storytelling is a central way indigenous knowledge is shared, allowing people to pass on life lessons, experiences, and cultural teachings across generations. Within the circle process, storytelling allows individuals to share their personal experiences while others listen with empathy and reflection. The circle process is closely connected to the medicine wheel, a sacred symbol representing balance and interconnectedness. The medicine wheel emphasizes four aspects of well being: physical, emotional, mental, spiritual. Indigenous teachings recognize that these aspects are interconnected and must remain balanced for overall well being. Talking circles support this holistic approach by allowing participants to express emotions, reflect mentally on experiences, connect spiritually through shared meaning, and feel physically supported by the presence of community. Baskin emphasizes that indigenous knowledge systems view wellness as a relation and interconnected, involving not only individuals but also families, communities, and the land. The circle process also reflects the seven sacred teachings, which guide ethical relationships and community harmony. These teachings include love, respect, courage, honesty, wisdom, humility, and truth. In talking circles, participants demonstrate respect by listening without interruption and valuing the perspective of others. They demonstrate honesty when sharing their personal experiences and reflections. They practice humility by recognizing that everyone in the circle has knowledge and wisdom to offer. Baskin explains that indigenous teachings encourage people to live with harmony with others. and the natural world, emphasizing collective well-being rather than individual achievement. The circle process reflects these teachings by fostering compassion, empathy, and shared understanding. Integrating indigenous practices such as talking circles aligns with the ethical responsibilities outlined in the Code of Ethics of Canadian Association of Social Workers. The code emphasizes respect for the dignity and worth of persons, social justice, and respect for diversity and indigenous knowledge. Historically, indigenous communities have experienced systemic injustices, including colonization and cultural suppression. Because of this history, social workers must approach indigenous practices with cultural humility, respect, and openness to learning. Baskin reminds helping professionals that indigenous knowledge should not be appropriated or controlled by non indigenous professionals, but should instead be respected and supported through collaboration with elders and community knowledge keepers. According to applying theory to generalist social work practice, theory informed practice helps social workers respond to complex social issues while respecting cultural context. Social workers can support indigenous healing practices by creating culturally safe spaces for dialogue, collaborating with elders and indigenous leaders, advocating for indigenous led programs, challenging systems that marginalize indigenous voices. In doing so, social workers contribute to decolonizing helping practices and promoting community based healing. The circle process teaches us that healing begins when people gather with openness, respect, and humility. As future social workers and helpers, our responsibility is not only to learn about Indigenous practices, but to honor them and support Indigenous leadership in healing and community development. The circle reminds us that every voice carries wisdom and that healing happens when we listen deeply to one another. If we truly embrace the teachings of the circle, we begin to understand that we are all connected and that our work as helpers is to strengthen those connections in ways that promote dignity, respect, and collective well being. That ends my presentation. Thank you for watching.